Hi, I'm Lakin Gooch with Lick Your Lips Mini Donuts, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hello, it's great to have you with us for another Explore Tulsa. We start the show with a fantastic way to honor those who serve.
Then we'll see what everyone's barking about.
Followed by good eats from the smoker.
Plus outdoor fun that's catching on all over T-Town.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. We're excited to have you with us for this week's Explore Tulsa.
You know, Trish, everything that we get to enjoy as U.S. citizens is because brave men and women are out there willing to make sacrifices in their lives to help their fellow Americans.
That's so true, Stevie. And we certainly do appreciate our military personnel and groups like Soldiers Wish who make the extra effort to help us say thanks.
People know that we've got men and women who have been willing to sacrifice their lives for this country. And I mean literally willing to go overseas. I remember when I stepped off an aircraft in Saudi Arabia with the first Gulf War. When I stepped off that aircraft, I literally thought it was the last country my feet would ever step in. And there are men and women that are willing to sacrifice their life every day for this country. And so when we talk to others about that, they recognize that we've got to do all we can to give back and just say thank you. I came to know Soldiers Wish when a friend of mine who worked for the organization came to me and said, hey, she had 2 or 3 questions that were all military related. I'm an old Marine drill instructor, and so I eventually just said, Crystal, what is it you want? What are you doing? And she said, well, we've got this organization called Soldiers Wish, and we grant wishes for our active military and those who've gotten out with an honorable discharge and their families. And I volunteered to have my marketing company build their website for free, and because of that gesture they asked me to come in and meet with the group of businessmen, and they I guess liked me enough that they wanted me to be a board member and eventually made me the director, executive director of the organization. Soldiers Wish helps all branches of our military, even the National Guard, the Coast Guard, all branches. And so our vision is to be able to get big enough that we can grant every wish that comes into us. And that's a big task. We do have fundraisers across the country. We have one here October 3rd. It's a cigar dinner where we provide steak and cigars, and we sell tables to local businesses if they want to come in. They also can do a corporate sponsorship to where a wish that we grant later this year will have their name on it, and we'll be able to grant it in the name of Soldiers Wish and whatever business name, saying that they took part in granting that wish. We've got to recognize it's not just the military who are sacrificing. We've got a lot of families who will never have their mom, their dad, their brother back, and that's a huge sacrifice for those families to have to make. You know what? The American Legion's partnered with us. They're the largest military organization, veteran organization here in America, and love that they're a partner. They've helped us get a footprint that goes across the United States. The folks who are involved, most of them are military folks who are continuing to serve again. I had Ty Carter, we went out to the Medal of Honor ceremony, and he had a couple of people that couldn't afford to fly out for that event. We found out about it, we flew them out. We worked with the American Legion to provide a dinner for them that night, and Sal Genta, another Medal of Honor recipient, on my way out the door that night handed me a Medal of Honor coin. And Sal told me, he said, Kevin, he said, some people go overseas and they serve and they come home to never serve again. And he said others go overseas and serve and come home and continue to serve the rest of your life. He said, thank you for continuing to serve. And we've got so many men and women that come back that do continue to serve, and that's the group that we've got around us. There are people that are just willing to give back to say thank you to those who are continuing to serve us.
Soldier's Wish is doing some great things, including their upcoming Night of Honor cigar dinner.
You're so right, Trish. And that dinner's coming up October 3rd. And you can visit soldierswish.org to learn how you can make it to this event, donate, participate in other upcoming events too.
You know, Stevie, September 22nd was the first day of fall.
Oh my gosh, everybody and their dog's been outside enjoying these amazing temps.
Hey, that's a great idea. Let's head to the dog park when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
At Video Revolution, our home entertainment experts have been designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use for over 30 years. From flat panel LED TVs to 4K projector systems, the top name brands are here at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to our business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. Video Revolution, Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge technology.
Hi, I'm Paula Sloan, CEO and founder of Cheerful Athletics, the company that has designed and promotes the Fly Right, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Hi, I'm Joe Sears from Greater Tuna, and I'm new artistic director for The Drunkard. And you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hello, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, do you ever take your dogs to Biscuit Acres at Hunter Park?
Oh, you better believe it. She runs all around there, nonstop. And the best part is when we get home, she crashes for hours.
Well, that's good for you, but it's also great for your dogs. Socializing with other dogs plus good exercise.
Socialize? Do you ever wonder what dogs might be saying to each other?
Not really, but I can bet you have.
Yeah, I bet they're saying stuff like, your human looks a lot like you.
We love to bring our dog here because he gets a lot of socialization. It's really important, for a dog to be able to get out and be socialized with other people and other dogs. All right, guys, come on. He's young. He's under a year old, so he loves to come out and make friends and wrestle. Got to get a lot of wrestling in.
We recently just moved from Chicago, and we saw this park, and it's huge compared to anything else that we had ever seen in the other cities. Here it's totally different. These dogs have free reign to go play, and probably more so than the humans do. She's a golden doodle. She's a second generation golden doodle, so she was bred by two different golden doodles. So it's a mix between a golden and a poodle, which is nice because she doesn't shed.
He is an Alaskan Malamute. He was born on Christmas Eve in 2011. So during the summer he got up to around 173, 174. He's back down now because of the cooler weather. He's back down around 165, 168 right now. Pete will eat anywhere from 12 to 16 cups of food a day. He eats his fair share. My bigger cost is actually electricity. He constantly has to have a fan on him or the air conditioning down around 70 or 65, something to that effect, because he'll just sit around and pant the majority of the time.
He's a 8-year-old Maltese, and we like to come down to the farmer's market on Saturday morning and then come on down here to the dog park and just socialize. They just are different dogs when they come here. They maybe not as sociable away from here, but when they get here, everybody's a buddy, and so they look forward to coming and just seeing their friends.
He loves toys, anything that squeaks, and so yeah, he'll just bring you a toy, and it doesn't matter what it is. As long as you throw it, he'll chase it for hours.
The best thing I like about here is that you can let them off the leash, where in the neighborhood they're always on the leash, they can never run free, where here they get to run as much as they want, and there's water, and they just... My daughter lives over in Oklahoma City, and they have a couple dog parks, but due to overusage, they get worn out, where the nice thing about this is it's a little bit inconvenient when you come and it may be closed, but then when you do get here, it's all green, it's well manicured, and it's just a good way to spend a day.
Man, those dogs were having such a great time. And that one little dog, you could throw that ball 100 times and he'd run after it as fast as he could and bring it back.
Make plans now to join in the efforts to keep Biscuit Acres looking beautiful by stopping by Tulsa Fire Station number 32, Saturday, October 19th for Pancakes for Pooches.
And you can learn all about it by visiting biscuitacres.com. All that talk about biscuits is making me hungry, Trish.
Then you're in luck, Stevie, because next we stop in at Oklahoma Joe's for some tasty barbecue. But first, you'll have to show that you've earned it. Oh, such a good boy. Stick around, there's more Explore Tulsa still to come.
For a taste of Italy in Tulsa, may we recommend Ti Amo. For 20 years, Tulsa diners have come to Ti Amo for the very best in authentic Italian and Mediterranean dishes. With a dining room perfectly suited for single diners or groups and an incomparable menu, it's easy to see why Ti Amo has been voted best Italian restaurant in Tulsa. Ti Amo now with 2 locations, 61st and Sheridan, and our new downtown location on the northeast corner of 3rd and Cheyenne. Ti Amo, fine dining at an affordable price.
Hello, my name is Richard Hairgill. I'm the builder of this car, the Ariel Atom Copy, and we're looking at me on Explore Tulsa.
Have you noticed your vision seeming a little narrowed and blurry?
Then you may be suffering from SDTV.
Let the LED experts at Video Revolution help you see what you've been missing.
Like the Samsung 1080p 50-inch LED for only $749.
Or this Sony 60-inch 1080p LED for only $14.99.
Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can help you find the perfect HD.
And 3D prescription to custom fit your home entertainment needs.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get 1 pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99 or my 2-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Hi, my name is Linda Bradshaw. I serve here at the Memorial as a volunteer docent. I also serve as the event chairman for the event coming in September. I'm on the Will Rogers Memorial Foundation Board of Directors, a self-proclaimed expert, and I would like to let everyone right now, you are watching Explore Tulsa.
Hope you brought your appetite, because our next stop on Explore Tulsa involves some barbecue.
Now you're speaking my language, Trish. Oklahoma Joe's all started when an OSU cowboy raised $2,000 to build smokers.
I have a better idea, Stevie. Why don't we let Joe tell his own story?
Great, that gives us more time to eat barbecue.
You know, the first element to having a great smoker is to, number one, make it out of real heavy metal. We always made ours out of 1/4-inch steel and then had an offset firebox. That way you can burn your fire in one area and then you cook in another area utilizing indirect heat and smoke to cook with. That's true barbecue. You can use a lot of different methods to cook with. Number one is burning real wood. Every time you put real wood in a firebox, it has moisture in it. So you're adding moisture into your cooking environment. So you really don't need those water pans like a lot of people use for just charcoal smoking, you know. So that, and then the right type of wood. We cook with pecan wood, 100%. Local pecan. If you want to mess with other woods, my rule of thumb is that any wood that bears a fruit or a nut is great to cook with. the great cooks, I mean the really great ones, these guys, you could give them a 55-gallon drum, cut it in half, and they could cook great barbecue. So technology's good, but it can't beat good old-fashioned ingenuity and knowing how to cook, and it's about technique mostly. But when it comes down to great technologies that have come forward that make it nicer, there's ones you can set a thermostat on. Even though it's not a gas burner, it's got like a little blower that's a forge. So if you keep wood in that, charcoal, lit up, every time it goes 5 degrees below the temperature you want it on, it turns on that little fan, blowing on it just like a forge. When it gets 5 degrees above it, it turns it off. So it helps maintain that perfect cooking temperature. So those are some of the new things that have occurred in really the past 10 years that have really changed the way a lot of people cook. Oklahoma Joe's really started when I was a graduate assistant at Oklahoma State University. You know, I grew up in Okemah, Oklahoma, home of Woody Guthrie, and just raised on a ranch, loved to cook from the time I was a kid, but really I loved welding as much as anything else. So in 1985, I saved up all the money in the world, which was $2,000 back then. I built 12 cookers, went to the State Fair of Oklahoma, and sold all those cookers the first weekend. And then when the fair was over, I'd had orders for 108 more, and that's how Oklahoma Joe's was born in the mid-'80s. To transition into being a great cook, I first of all started going to barbecue cook-offs. So really the first year I started Oklahoma Joe's, I started going to barbecue competitions. The first one I ever went to was the T-Town Barbecue Cook-Off when it was in downtown Tulsa. And it was just a phenomenal experience. I went to this, there were probably 40 teams down there. They were all much more seasoned at cooking than I was. And lo and behold, I won a 3rd place in brisket and a 5th place in poultry, and you would have thought I'd won a world championship the way I hooted and hollered, you know. So that's what really hooked me in doing competition barbecue. And since then, I've been fortunate enough to have won the Jack Daniels World Championship, the American Royal, the World Pork Barber Colossal, the World Brisket Cook-Off, you know, best sauce on the planet, the American Royal, best dry rub on the planet. So I love cooking. We're kind of sandwiched in the middle. The great barbecue belt really is in Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and then it kind of goes the Gulf states down through there. But realistically, you've got the sweetness of Kansas City barbecue, kind of the tangy, vinegary aspect of Texas barbecue. We're right in the middle. So I think that's really appealing to so many people, is that we don't go to that extreme or this extreme, we're just right.
That was so good.
Hey, did you happen to save the crew and me any at all?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted any.
To get some for yourself, visit Oklahoma Joe's at one of their 2 locations, in Broken Arrow near the Bass Pro Shop or downtown inside the Canes Ballroom.
To make it up to you, we'll go double or nothing on our next meal. We'll play a little disc golf for it.
You're on, but first, let's learn how the pros do it when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
At Video Revolution, we've got
today's 3D technology.
smart TVs, and I can help you pick the one that's a larger size TV. We handle it all here at Video Revolution. Now people can get
a 90-inch TV.
locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority. We have our own service center.
It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody. And we sell fun stuff. It's like toys for big kids. Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
Hi, I'm Marie Sullivan. I own the Tulsa Arts Center, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get 1 pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my 2-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Explore Tulsa? I know you got time for that.
If you're looking for a sport that you can get outdoors with but won't break the bank, then you'll be glad you stuck around for more Explore Tulsa.
That's right, Stevie. Disc golf is played all over Tulsa. So we asked the guys at Tulsa Disc Sports Association to teach us all about where we could play the game.
We're really fortunate here in Tulsa. We have a lot of varied events that people can compete in this sport of disc golf. We have weekly minis, which are just small tournaments ran by the club. They're every weeknight. They're from McClure, Riverside, Chandler Park, and at Hunter. That's our normal venues. We've also ran 2 national tour events in the area, one in Tulsa and one at the Lodge up in Pawhuska. Both of those are very popular and well attended. The next big event we're really looking forward to is the 2014 Tim Selinsky U.S. Masters, which will be held right here in Tulsa, April 25th through the 27th. Masters players are 40 years and older, and they'll be traveling from all over the country to come here. We're really looking forward to it. We have a great choice of courses here, and it's going to be a really big popular event.
There's several different ways to grip a disc. You have your fan grip, which is more of a traditional frisbee style. You get more of your hand on the disc. There's also a grip called the power grip, where you wrap all 4 of your fingers under the base of the disc into the lip. Gets you a little more power, allows the disc to fly farther. As far as your run-up goes, I always lead with my left foot because I'm left foot dominant, but it's called an X step. So basically your feet are gonna make an X. I'll lead with my right foot this time, but you step right foot and your left foot behind that foot, and then you drive off of your left foot and throw.
We've made our way to hole 3 at Hunter Park. There's 2 different ways to throw a disc. If you're right-handed and you put this kind of angle on the disc, that's a hyzer. If you put this kind of, and that makes it go right to left. If you want to throw left to right, you do an anhyzer. This basket isn't very far, but it's on the right side of the fairway. So for a righty, I need to throw an anhyzer. I'm going to throw a mid-range rock on this, and we'll see what happens.
Men have a lot more arm strength. They have further drives. As girls, we have to rely a little bit more on placement of the discs. Since we can't turn the disc over with our snap nearly as well as men can, then we have to rely more on how we hold it or the position that we let the disc go to let it ride the air in order to get the maximum distance.
Obviously, everybody is going to need a putter. Putters are pretty basic. They are going to vary in weights from 150 to 175. Most people go with the heaviest thing, especially here in Oklahoma. The wind will blow. When you start out, a mid-range disc is going to be the best disc that you can start with. They're pretty forgiving as far as flaws and things like that. You'll be able to throw it straight. A lot of people will start with a very wide rim disc like this and wonder why every time they throw it, it goes way off to the left. It's because it's not the right disc to start with. You don't have the right arm speed for it and whatnot. So once you started playing for a little bit longer, you can work up to a distance driver. This is a Sidewinder, very good beginning driver. It's got a smaller lip, but it has a very nice straight flight. So it'll fly similar to the mid-range as far as straightness wise, but it'll go a little bit farther for you.
Tulsa is very fortunate to have an abundance of disc golf courses. We have over 15 courses in the immediate area, and they range from an easier course like the old course at Chandler to a harder course like here at Hunter, or even the Blackhawk course out at Mohawk. Tulsa is a great place for disc golf because our forefathers developed these courses, established our club, and have really set the path for us to follow. It's a great sport. Anybody can play it. You should get some discs, come out, and give it a shot.
Those guys make it look so easy.
Yeah, Stevie, so what was your score?
They're still kind of counting it up. They had to find a calculator.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be much better than Mr. Whammo here. So if you'd like to learn more about tournaments or how to join their association, visit tulsadiscsports.org.
I just need a little practice, I think.
Yeah, that and a bag full of mulligans. Stay close, there's still more Explore Tulsa coming up.
Envision Media Group has teamed up with Video Revolution, Tulsa's leader in electronic sales, service, installation, and repair, to offer the latest advances in video production technology to the Tulsa area. From multi-camera HD production to live web streaming and TV studio production, Envision Media Group provides production services to television stations, sports organizations, corporations, and agencies. Envision Media Group's team of professionals has over 50 years of combined broadcast television experience. And thanks to Video Revolution, we now have all the latest toys and capabilities at our fingertips to produce your next project on time and on budget. Envision Media Group and Video Revolution are a powerful team and ready to tackle any video project needs you might have. For more information, visit us online at envisionmediagroup.com. Envision the possibilities. Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Philips, Definitive Technology, Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma. Plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand. Professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale. And the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, I'm Bill Rothrock.
I'm John Rothrock.
And we're the guys in the white hat, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Be sure and stop in next week when we go behind the scenes of the new sports production facility at Muskogee High School.
We want to thank Kevin McDougall and all the great folks behind making Soldier's Wish a reality.
Thanks too to the dogs and their parents who let us play with them at Biscuit Acres, and to Joe Davidson for all the good grub that he gave us at Oklahoma Joe's.
Plus thanks to Mike, Richard, Amber, Tara, and Doug for showing us how to get the most out of our disc golf experience.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And we welcome Explore Tulsa's newest title sponsor, Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for $99 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.